Hello, this is Villain Fan 3.7. Today is Top 10 Best U.S. Presidents. Number 10, Barack Obama. Obama signed many landmark bills into law during his first 2 years in office. The main reforms include the Affordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as the ACA or Obamacare, the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act, and the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Repeal Act of 2010. Number 9, Ronald Reagan. Reagan's foreign policy stance was resolutely anti-communist. Its plan of action, known as the Reagan Doctrine, sought to roll back the global influence of the Soviet Union in an attempt to end the Cold War. Under his doctrine, the Reagan administration initiated a massive buildup of the United States military, promoted new technologies such as missile defense systems, and in 1983 undertook an invasion of Grenada, the first major overseas action by U.S. troops since the end of the Vietnam War. Number 8. John F. Kennedy. Kennedy's administration successfully resolved the Cuban Missile Crisis, a tense standoff with the Soviet Union over nuclear weapons in Cuba. Kennedy established the Peace Corps, a program that sends volunteers to developing countries to assist with development projects. He launched the Apollo program with the goal of landing a man on the moon by the end of the decade. Number 7. Thomas Jefferson. He slashed Army and Navy expenditures, cut the budget, eliminated the tax on whiskey so unpopular in the West, yet reduced the national debt by a third. He also sent a naval squadron to fight the Barbary pirates, who were harassing American commerce in the Mediterranean. Number 6. Harry Truman. Truman authorized the use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which led to Japan's surrender and the end of World War II. This initiative provided economic aid to rebuild Western Europe after the war, aiming to prevent the spread of communism. Domestically, he pursued a fair deal agenda focused on social and economic reforms, though many were blocked by Congress. Number 5. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Eisenhower is best known for overseeing the end of the Korean War, establishing the interstate highway system, and responding to the Soviet Union's launch by creating NASA and strengthening science education. He signed the Civil Rights Act of 1957 and sent troops to enforce school desegregation in Little Rock, marking a significant step in the civil rights movement. Number 4. Theodore Roosevelt. Roosevelt was a passionate conservationist. He created the U.S. Forest Service and established numerous national forests, bird reserves, national game preserves, and national monuments. Roosevelt expanded the U.S. Navy, which included sending the Great White Fleet on a world tour to demonstrate American naval power. Number 3. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Initially, Roosevelt pursued a policy of neutrality in the escalating conflict in Europe. As the war in Europe intensified, Roosevelt began providing aid to Britain and other allied nations, famously declaring the U.S. as the arsenal of democracy. Following the attack on in December 1941, Roosevelt secured a declaration of war against Japan, leading to the U.S. entry into World War II. Number 2. George Washington. As the first one ever, Washington played a pivotal role in shaping the executive branch and establishing key precedents for the nation. He voluntarily stepped down after 2 terms, setting a precedent that would later become enshrined in the 22nd Amendment. He also navigated the nation through early challenges, including economic policy debates and foreign relations. Before we see number 1, let me show you some special mentions. James Madison, who put an end to tribute payments. Bill Clinton, who balanced the budget. John Adams, who keeps the war out of Europe. Woodrow Wilson, who helped out to pass the 19th Amendment. Lyndon B. Johnson, who did the Civil Rights Act. Number 1. Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, declaring that all enslaved people in Confederate territory were to be freed. This transformed the Civil War into a fight against slavery. Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address at the dedication of a cemetery at the site of the Battle of Gettysburg. The speech redefined the Civil War as a struggle for equality and a new birth of freedom. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.